On to you Virgos out here. Hope y'all are having a great day. So let's get into it. So for you Virgos, you have the Four of Ariel, the Page of Raphael, and you have the High Priestess. So for you Virgos, right, the Page of Ariel speaks to, the Page of Ariel speaks to, and the Page of Raphael, excuse me, not the Page of Ariel, excuse me, Four of Ariel, Page of Raphael, excuse me. So, oh, that's my bro coming in. Hold on. Because I mean, it's all gonna turn to spring anyway. Yeah, all this rain and stuff like that, it'll turn into spring anyway. That's my bro. Um, so yeah, that's my big brother. But I'm the youngest. But so like it is, I was saying about you Virgos, right? Um, this is about how it is that a lot of people, right, High Priestess, a lot of people are really stressing out over you Virgos because it speaks to how, again, like they can't be honest with you Virgos and let you Virgos know what's really going on with you like that. What's happening here is that a lot of you are in a position where like they kind of they don't really want to let you Virgos see that they like you like that. But these games, the stupid games that people be playing, and that's the scenario. Um, and so the stupid games that people be playing, right? So um, so because of that, um, a lot of you Virgos just basically you just don't see the common sense in it. Because the High Priestess, a lot of the High Priestess is Taurus and Virgo, but this doesn't necessarily represent you. It represents other people having a problem with you, but then at the same time wanting to actually be in a relationship with you. And this is what I mean when I say it's the confusion. It's the confusion. It's the they don't know, like I said before, whether or not they coming or going. And the eight of Ariel and the solutions speaks to us Virgos basically coming up with our own solutions. We're gonna stay away from them. And let me go ahead and talk about that. That's the reason why it is that me personally, I deleted my TikTok and I would come back, but I deleted it, right? Let's see how long, because all I need is a month before it's permanently deleted. But that's the reason why it is that, like, because I can relate to this, because like me, I realized that I'll get into whole beefs with people. I will get into beefs with whole groups of people, whether it's offline or online, because people having their own delusion, their own deluded misconceptions. They had to come up with whatever type of stupid story that they had in their head, and it's been like this ever since I was a little kid, right? And it's like I realized that it's not me who's the problem, it's them who's the problem, because they can't control themselves, they can't control their emotions. Everything is about, they think it's about control and quote unquote power and things like that. And it's like, but these people are goofy. These people are on Section 8, but they're so powerful. It's like they they're so popular, but then it's like they gotta convince somebody that they like them in order to get money. Like it just be stupid. So like for instance, uh I was two individuals, and I was talking to this one chick, and I had asked her, "Are you beefing with such such?" This is on TikTok, and she's like, "What you mean?" And I was like, "I noticed that you don't ever come on this chick's lives anymore or anything like that at all anymore, because you're in a, like, I noticed that y'all don't ever actually come on each other's lives. Like, y'all will create a live separately. You don't ever show up there. And I was like, do y'all have beef? But one of them blocked me. The other one, right? The one that I was talking about blocked me, and the other one that I was talking to basically started acting like a child and started ignoring me from that point on. And I was like, but you following me, and I'm following you. We following each other. So to see how childish and how goof troop these goofy individuals was, and but then at the same time, the one that I was talking about still has me on Instagram. So I just went ahead, blocked this person's Instagram page, kept it moving because they already have me blocked on TikTok. And I just went ahead and unfriended the person and then kicked the person off my followers list. Because again, don't do me any favors. But they so goofy, they so stupid and goofy, they're not paying attention to the fact that I'm looking at the lay of the land. I'm trying to see if the two of y'all have beef to keep the peace in between the two of y'all. But y'all so stupid and y'all want to have a problem so bad because you can't control your freaking emotion. Y'all got issues. I got fed up because it's online. Excuse me, it's online and offline. Always have a problem with these goof troops, these individuals who can't control their emotions, who got too much emotional baggage, who way out of their league, who all this stuff, who can't control themselves, who too emotional, who really should be locked in a padded room because they have emotional explosions on people. Person will say hi and you can't control yourself. You act like an infant. You spaz out. Instead of you say hi, or instead of you just say hi, keep it moving, you have all this passive aggressive behavior. That's soft. How tender are you? The guys going through it, the women going through. So online and offline. So I ain't into all of that. One of the things that made me calm down was spirituality. Me, I'll punch you in your face. Me, I'm not into all of that nonsense. Not the girl, but I mean, like, if a dude is wilding out on me, I'll snuff that dude, yo. I will beat the brakes off that dude. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not into that. I got a reputation. For spazzing out. I ain't into all that passive aggressive behavior. It's like, no, I'll box you up. I will beat you up. I will box you up. So when the chicks is doing it, I just get off. I'm like, all right, y'all got too much emotions too. So I realized that it was just other people. So staying myself offline too, and just being where I am, because like the emotions and the passive aggressive is too much. Like, I don't want to deal with it. And then people have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to be like, well, why are you going overseas? To be treated like a human being. People aren't uptight as much. People know how to say good morning and hello based upon that. When I was in Trinidad, people would say good morning and I would say good morning back. Random people who I do not know will say good morning and I'll say good morning back. They aren't as uptight in Trinidad and in different countries as they are in Britain and Scotland and Wales and the United States. They're not as uptight. They don't have passive aggressive behavior. Everybody's trying to act like they tough, even though they never been through anything. Everybody just got mad sass attached to them and attitude. Like, you never been through anything, and I could tell. So these next two cards are the Two of Gabriel, the Queen of Michael, and the Ten of Gabriel. So that's why. It ain't me wilding out and losing my mind. It's me finding it. It's me being like, yo, I can't deal with these people, offline and online. They goofy. They really goofy. And I'm not with it. So to clarify the two of Gabriel, the Queen of Michael, and the 10 of Gabriel, this is about, right? Lost my voice. I've been a little bit under the weather. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Just a little bit. But for you Virgos, right? The two of Gabriel, right? The two of Gabriel, the Queen of Michael, and the 10 of Gabriel right here speaks to how, like, and the thing about it is that they would, like I said before, they would like to be in a relationship with you. But again, you Virgos, you don't want to be in a relationship with them because of how much, because they emotional, they got issues, and they got baggage and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that the 10 of Gabriel speaks to how a lot of you Virgos, you don't want to be around that. That's what the Queen of Michael and the 10 of Gabriel is about. You don't want to be around that nonsense. You know, you Virgos would rather do what it is that you doing by yourself and chill as a single person, because that's what Virgo represent. Virgo, the Latin word, right? The meaning for the word Virgo really, or the etymology for the word Virgo means unmarried, right? So, or being a bachelor, or a person that is basically a person that is free to go whenever they want and is free. And that's what it is that us as Virgos, we on, that we have freedom, because I said this before and I'm gonna say it again, right? You have the Epiphany, which is the Hermit, right? And then you have the 4 of Michael. So Virgo energy is all through here. So the point that I'm making here is oh, that hurt. Sorry about that. That hurt. We would rather, this is what I'm talking about. We would rather go in this thing by ourselves. We would rather be single, because a lot of us Virgos, real talk, like, we're fed up. Like, this is the thing that makes us Virgos. This is part of what makes us Virgos. We're fed up with the fact that a lot of people can't, again, passive aggressive behavior. They're too emotional for their own good. And they take out this over emotionality onto us. And us Virgos, we're not having it. We're not having that nonsense. We're not having it. You know? Because we, truth be told, we don't really deserve it. Especially if you're a higher Virgo and you show love to people, peace to people and everything like that. I know I come in peace, but people want to wild out because they have emotions, baggage, and all of that. Like, what's your problem? Like, they finna do something, and it's like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, fam. You don't want to do that. They get off threatening people. You don't want to do that, fam. Don't do that. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that, fam. You know, don't let these emotions get you hurt, bro. Don't get this thing messed up, fam. This is real talk here, fam. You know, don't let these emotions get you snuffed, dude. Don't, you know. So, and embarrassed. So, essentially, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my point. Like, so it's just, you Virgos realize what it is that I've been telling y'all, that, like, it's other people. Because we show up, it's peace and love, and it's the baggage. So a lot of us Virgos is like, yo, you chilling by yourselves from now on. You chilling by yourselves. Because so many people have so much baggage. It's not even funny. The baggage is insane. They don't know how to control themselves. And you're right. The baggage is out of this world. The baggage is wild. Baggage is too much. Baggage is way too much. So let's clarify the Epiphany. Now, an epiphany is a realization, right? And then you have the 4 of Michael. So it represents like finally being at an end with just being at your wits end, and finally losing your tolerance for the dysfunction that other people have. So in other words, what I'm saying here is us as Virgos, we being by ourselves and other people can't take it. But then here's the catch 22. They gonna get off that passive aggressive behavior and stop being so tender? Stop having a problem with everything? The answer to that is no, more than likely they're not. So you have the Sun card to clarify the epiphany, the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, the Devil card, the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Ten of Wands. The Sun card, the Six of Wands, and the Devil. It don't matter. It don't matter whether or not they get off of it or not. We're done as Virgos. Right? We see them as unfit. Because what I'm saying here is, us as Virgos, we're really going to be on some, we show up in town, we get what it is that we need to get, we out. We want to hang out in the streets, we hang out, we want to hang out in the streets, we hang out by ourselves. That's it. We're not hanging out with friends or any of that stuff, significant others or any of that. We'll be single. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, people wanting to hang out with us. It don't matter if they want to hang out with us. Us as Virgos, we're still going to be like, nah, because again, are they going to get over their over emotionality, their passive aggressive, stupid behavior? They just wilding out and spazzing, but then at the same time, they don't like it when you spaz out on them and you say, hey, you better chill out with all that. You better relax with all that. You better chill out with all that. Why? Because I guarantee you I'm more dangerous than you. You better chill out with all that. Don't be coming around threatening and talking what you're going to do to somebody. You better chill out all of that. You understand what I'm saying? You better chill out with all that. Now, you wild and whatever. You can't control yourself. Should I pull up the track and show where the verbs are? You want me to get it on camera? It's like people just spazzing and wilding out with passive aggressive behavior because they can't control their emotions. And everybody and people are on edge, us Virgos being on edge. And then now we got to deal with these passive aggressive individuals who can't control their emotional baggage. And we don't want to have any kind of beef or whatnot for telling the person off in a way that really hurts their feelings, because we don't want to go through it, because we don't want to slap the taste out of a person's mouth. So what do? We stay away from individuals. Because these people be so stupid to the point where we just don't want to deal with it. We're like, all right, we don't want to deal with these individuals today. But everybody is on their last nerve with this goofball or these goofballs who can't control themselves, who go ahead and play a victim. So this is what it is that I be meaning when I say, like, I'm done, fam. And a lot of you Virgos are done too. It's the fact that this is why Venus be falling. It's because in Virgo, it's because we as Virgos, we're mature. We don't want to put up with people's passive aggressive behavior. I'm telling you, I get into beefs with whole groups of people, offline and online, because they can't control their emotions. How many people I done been blocked by for no real reason, try to make sure that they okay, they can't control themselves. How many, people try to act like they some of them act like they tough. Some of them act like they gangster, and it's like, you're not gangster, right? You're not gangster. Some of them told me SMD or suck my. So I just stay away from that, because that type of stuff right there, fam, no comment, fam. No comment. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace.